Good morning, traders. Obviously, with the US off for Memorial Day and the UK for May Bank holiday, the leads are lacking, and certainly news flow has been very, very light. That won't surprise anyone, but we do have leads. If we have a look at S&P futures, they were open till 3 a.m. They're higher from where we closed yesterday in the Asian time zone. If you have a look at SPY futures, they were trading overnight. Obviously, very, very small, very light volumes playing through, but they've given us some belief that we're going to see a nice breakout in the ASX on open here. Volatility hasn't really been trading, but you've seen vols continue to be suppressed by central banks. They're all moving in alignment. They're all trying to flood the world with liquidity, and implied vol, whether you're looking at overnight, right through to the sort of 1 year, has been suppressed quite nicely. And with that, obviously, everyone's been looking at getting into the carry trade. So we've seen big outperformance from the MEX and also from the Brazilian Real, and we'll continue to look at those quite favourably, especially if we get this breakout in the S&P. So let's have a look at the charts. Let's have a look at what we're seeing on the open here. Let's have a look at the close on the FX markets, because that's really where we saw the action overnight. Brazilian Real and Mexican Peso leading the pack once again. They're really performing nicely in this environment of lower implied vol, lower realised vol. People want to go paid to get in those positions. So the equity market, S&P looking like it might want to break out. You've got people looking to go into those carry trades quite nicely. Obviously not a reflection of the economies at all. Have a look at these on the charts there. I'll flick it over to the MetaTrader platform. You can see Sterling MEX. You can see it's obviously had a big move down. You can see the 5-day exponential moving average really curtailing any kind of upside there. I think it's probably a little bit oversold, but rallies look like they're a selling opportunity in my opinion. And you can see here the performance in Euro MEX as well. Similar looking chart, but the trend obviously being defined by the short-term exponential moving average. Now, in terms of the rest of the picture, I'm not going to touch on rates, fixed income. I'd say oil prices are sitting up about 1.4% higher, so that's obviously positive early finish in that market there. But you can see what in the late early finish that we did get, S&P futures up 1.2%, Nasdaq futures up 1.3%. You can see some of these Asian futures markets, the Hang Seng, the A50, the Nikkei, they're looking all positive at the moment. Have a look at the SPY futures that are leading for ASX 200. You've got the cash close here. And we had this really nice melt up in while S&P futures were open, and this obviously this lackluster trade into the close. But they're up about 1.3%. So SPY futures giving us a nice backbone to work with as well. So trade them here with Pepperstone.